Hello and welcome to Upper Dublin Television. My name is Jeremy Lieberman with Brian Marmelstein on camera. And tonight we are here broadcasting Upper Dublin Boys Soccer Senior Night against Upper Moreland at Cardinal Stadium. We're just getting ready for the senior introductions, and we're going to turn it to the PA announcer right now.
Members of our senior class who are on our soccer team. Before we introduce our seniors, we'd like to thank the parents and guardians of our athletes for the love and support they provide their children throughout their athletic career. Thank you, parents. To the members of the senior class, we'd like to thank you for the time, effort, and countless hours that you put into being a part of our athletic program. We wish you well as you move through your senior year and towards new and exciting adventures in your life. Here to greet the seniors as they head to midfield from the Philadelphia Union, would you please give a warm welcome to John McCarthy and our very own Zach Pfeffer. And now meet our seniors. First, we have Nick Brownsdorf being escorted by parents Jeff and Marissa. Nick hopes to attend the University of Delaware, where he plans on studying medicine. Next is Justin Green, escorted by his parents Steve and Jessica. Justin plans on studying business next year. Henry Hoffman, escorted by his parents Alan and Emmy.
Can I send a picture of you now?
Henry plans on studying international relations and Spanish language and literature at college. Kevin Hosa, escorted by his parents Marvel and Tila. Kevin plans on studying engineering at college. Thomas Jolke, escorted by his parents Robert and
Yeah, let's hit it.
Alright, should I put you on camera?
No. Just the game. Just the game.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, we good?
Yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. And now with all the Upper Moreland players down on the left side of the field, we have Hoxha making moves. Hoxha needs help, though, as Rosen gets into a scrum at the Upper Dublin logo in the middle of the field. Is who?
Reiner.
I don't know.
He was up here, now he's not.
And now Hoffman has some time on the right side. Talk about soccer not being able to use your hands. Your hands are used more than they are, as a near goal right there. Looks like we had Braundorf in the center, tried to feed it to Spiegel, but nothing comes out of that opportunity. And as we were talking, soccer, they say you can't use your hands in it, but the amount of pushing and gaining advantage over your opponent, it does really require a lot of handiwork, as you might not think. You know, the ambidexterity to use your feet to control the ball and your hands to gain an advantage over your opponent is what makes a great soccer player, and we've seen the likes of that on both Upper Dublin and Upper Moreland, which should make for a great senior night. Now coming down to just above 26 minutes remaining in this half. 40-minute halves, unlike the professional 45-minute halves. Play a little 5 minutes less. No problem with that. Why is it wet?
I don't know, but a lot of them are just like slipping around.
Dun, dun, dun. And there's a whistle on that play right there. Too much physical contact is the call. They were shouldering each other the whole way there. The ref was right in front of it, and that whistle's getting blown every time. And we'll have a free kick here. Upper Dublin players marking men. The second close free kick that I've seen in this game for Upper Moreland. And it's lifted up. Upper Moreland will gain possession for the time being as they kick it out. And there's another high ball. And that hits off the crossbar of the field goal. And while that may be a no-good kick in football, that's out of bounds in soccer. A little bit of a different rule here. Jolke will take a second goal kick of the game, and once, as we mentioned before, it's just a second time touching the ball. 0 shots on goal for Upper Moreland. There's Hoxha with good feed to Hoffman. Hoffman up to Spiegel, but Spiegel gives it away. Braundorf hustles there. And there's Green right there. Gives up to Hoxha. Hoxha's looking at something. That's off Upper Moreland. It's going to be an Upper Dublin throw. And when Green came into this team, there were questions about his size. You know, he is a very short player, but of course that can have advantages in soccer, but they were worried it was going to hinder him. But we've seen great success from him, and he's had an illustrious career as a member of this Upper Dublin soccer team. There's Hoxha with the throw right over Spiegel's head. And a bicycle-like kick by Green there. But it's saved by the goalie. And that's Woodruff playing up. He pops it over. a respectable crowd out here tonight. You know, it is a soccer game, and it's not like a football game where you get, you know, I'd say a large part of the student body coming out. But for this soccer game, senior night, we've got the whole first row filled up. We've got some of the stands filled up. Kids, parents, students. Everybody wants to support the Upper Dublin soccer team. Fall sports coming to a close. There's a save right there by Ryan Brillo. And an interesting move there by Browndorf. Used his body, put it in front of him, but it went right to the goalie. Now we're running the other direction. Spiegel giving chase. And there's Green right there with a good box out to gain possession of the ball. He finds Spiegel on the right side. Spiegel looking for Brandorf, but that's too wide to the right. Referee asking for the ball down closer to his side. That ball skips down to Woodruff and Katz. Woodruff gives it to Jolke, who whiffs on the kick. Katz heads it out of bounds to avoid any kind of disastrous play. There's Hoxa, who's been around the ball all night, just like his counterparts, Nick Browndorf, and the likes of Justin Green. And Henry Hoffman. I've seen a great number of appearances for him on the right side of the defense. Now Rosen with possession there. Back to Franklin with a booming kick downfield. Oh, he had Browndorf, who played it enormously well, but the goalie came out. They're going to call a foul on him. The free kick will be Upper Dublin's way. Not in the box, not a PK. We'll see what the approach is for here. Looks like Franklin, who we just saw his displays of a powerful leg. And we also have the real taker of the kick, Hoxa, tries to skip it in there. Blocked by the goalie. And I don't know if that was the original approach he was trying to take there with the goal, but did not get it up off the air. It was rolled right into the right corner.
Number 8. Oh, is that Lasorsa?
8 is Lasorsa. Did he come in? Oh, he's about to.
Lasorsa and Todd Spurter. You know what to say about how Spurt is.
Yeah. There's Woodruff with clear. Green gets whistled. Or excuse me, Upper Moreland called for the foul. Green will be taking the kick. Green and Franklin deciding. Franklin's going to line it up. Green waiting behind him. You never know who's really going to kick it in the end. It looks like it's going to be Franklin. Green just the consultant. And nope, there goes Green with it up. And Green does the tap and Franklin does the kick. Right into the hands of Josh Brillo, the goalie. Skips it out to his defense, and let's see what kind of shaking moves they come out with here. Jolke controls it in the box, scoops it up. Jolke plays starting catcher for the Upper Dublin varsity baseball team. Been in that position for 3 years. Back up his freshman year to the old alum Maury Hirsch-Gordon, a alum of UDTV and Broadcasting Club. And Jolke comes out there, and he's left vulnerable. The Upper Dublin defense does a great job of backing him up, as that was a dangerous play. They had the open goal, but they had enough Upper Dublin defenders there to prevent anything terrible from happening. And now Spiegel with the good defense. But Randy Neal scoots on past him. Now Hoffman beats him there. Dangerous play. Dangerous play. And it looks like they're going to whistle Hoffman with the penalty as an Upper Moreland player stays down on the field after that wacky kicking extravaganza we just saw there. Trainer Miss B getting ready to assist the Upper Moreland player if necessary, but he's going to walk off under his own power. No problems there. Thankful to see we can get this game back on track.
Unless someone was already. The refs would take the free kick. I cracked myself out so much. What are we doing? What are they doing? Oh, alright,
Refs consulting with each other and with the coaches. We'll have a short break in play here while everything gets sorted out. What I saw is Hoffman and an Upper Dublin offender both jump for the ball at the same time. The Upper Moreland player flew onto his back. Henry did a 360 in the air and landed on his back. And that's just about all I saw. Jolke will take the free kick. Must have been on Upper Moreland. There's Green controls it. That's to Spiegel. Spiegel has a beat. Spiegel puts it up, and it's a beautiful shot. Tried to bend it like Beckham there. Right into the goalie's hands, though, but a beautiful feed by Green, a beautiful shot by Spiegel. And that's what we saw with the first play with Nick Browndorf scoring that goal. Spiegel almost had one of his own. That ball sails under the stadium.
Alright, Todd and the source are coming in.
And checking in for the game is the Cardinals varsity kicker, Todd Spurt, the transfer student, also a senior. His senior night, although his first year at Upper Dublin, also kicks for the Upper Dublin Cardinals, has never missed an extra point all year, and is 1 for 1 on field goals. That's how few field goals the Upper Dublin varsity team has kicked. Also coming in is Nick Lasorsa, another senior. They replace both Sennett Yang and Max Spiegel, 2 more seniors. Nick comes in on right wing. Todd Spurt comes in on center mid. And that's out of bounds right there. And there's Spurt right there. A shoulder to Gary O'Neill. Oh, boy. Oh, and there's the right whistle there. Thank you, Mr. Referee. This is not football, sir. Although it might be called that overseas, this is called soccer in America, and you are not allowed to do that. Thank you very much. Randy Neal called for that one. Franklin lines this one up, directs traffic. Good poke away by the goalie, but oh, and there was a near goal by Green. Had it not skipped over a Moreland defender's foot, it would have gone right into the right corner. There's Hoffman fighting. He loses it. We're going the other way. A beautiful feed up to no one, aside from Thomas Jolke, the Upper Dublin goalie. Show off his punting ability. And that's Lasorsa. His first touch tonight. And they try and look for him again. But it'll be a corner for Upper Dublin. It's fine, I'll explain it more. They are rolling the ball over into the corner, getting it into the perfect spot of that small area you're allowed to kick it from. He's taking a few steps back to gain some more power. This is Justin Green, by the way. And perfect placement there, and looks like Rosen tried a header there, but an awkward position, and he wasn't able to make anything of it. There's a high flyer. Right to Hawks' head. Right to Randy Neal's head. And now Lasorsa controls it at the 50-yard line.
All Pod's football buddies are here at the cheer on here.
Yeah.
When they saw his name on the roster, they called him Turnsford.
And it'll be a throw-in from probably about as far as you can do a throw-in down the right side as Jolke uses his height to go up there and snag it out of the air. No problems. And now Browndorf has it. Beautiful feed by Lasorsa running down the sideline. Browndorf puts his hands up, trying not to get called for anything, and now he's having a small discussion with the referee. I don't know what he's looking for. Still putting his hands up. Spurt challenging. Nothing there. That was number 3 on number 3. Still a 1-0 score here. About 11 minutes remaining. Whistle blows on that play. And through the first half, we've seen 1 goal by Browndorf. About 3 minutes in. We saw Spiegel with the beautiful shot, almost a goal. We saw Hoffman with the crazy play, a card written out. And that's about it. Sums up the first half thus far. We're about 2/3 done. I mean, 3/4 done. Excuse my math errors there. Never was strong at it. There's Rosen. Keeps it in bounds there. Fancy moves. Oh boy. Backwards to Franklin. And that one's way onto the track. Ball runners have done a superb job tonight. Of course, those are the fellows in the red pennies who ran up and down the soccer field all game long, collecting the balls, tossing new ones in, keep the pace of the game up high, because as we know, that soccer clock never stops. Spurt feeds it back to Jolke. Jolke not allowed to use his hands in that case. Quickly gets it away before Upper Moreland was pressuring him too hard. And there's Hoffman, gets his own rebound off that play. Browndorf lets it roll over his body. And that's La Sorsa, excuse me. Who's 21?
What?
Hustle, Jake.
Now Upper Moreland taking it the other way. Short possession there. Stolen once again by Woodruff. Superb on D. We all know him for that. There's Browndorf with a shot attempt. Weaved through two Upper Moreland defenders. Fantastic what we see from him. But I got to give credit to Josh Burler the whole game. He's been doing a fantastic job of tending the goal. Now Browndorf has it again. He's had the most opportunities of anyone. Converted on one, which you like to see. 1-0 game thus far. 7:34 remaining. A shot going Irie. Check the dictionary for that one. Wide left. Goal kick. Upper Moreland. There's Franklin doing work on the left side. Beautiful move to spin to his left. Crosses that one in, but it's no good. Green was there, but not in front of the Upper Moreland defender, who now punts it down the right side. Beats one man. It's 4-on-4 in the box, and he slips. And a near deflection off an Upper Moreland foot. Obviously intentional to go in the goal. And one of the key reasons Jolke plays goalie for this team is due to his height. Runs at about 6'1", 6'2". Possibly even taller than that. That's just what they list him on the depth chart. And long wingspan, able to get in there and catch those balls that would normally go over a short goalie's head. Oh, and a beautiful shot right there. just went right of the goal. Thomas was chasing it. Had the goal been a few feet wider, that would have been in. That was Randy Neal. Beautiful placement on the shot, just a little to the right. Thomas, good hustle to make sure it stayed out of there. And it's a corner. No. I'm the president of this club.
I thought John Gidley was the president of this club.
Nope. It's me. Me and John. We're co-presidents. Who's he coming in for? And Clemente, the man who goes by one name and one name only among the likes of your favorite soccer players, comes in for Kevin Hoxley, who had a great night. But he's going to take a break. He hails from Chile, and we've seen a variety of exchange students attend Upper Dublin from Finland, from Spain, from England, and now we have a fellow from Chile. Chile, of course, known for the beautiful architecture and amazing landscapes. Unfortunately, was devastated by an earthquake in 2011, but times have risen anew. And Clemente showing off his skills. We've seen these people, such as Santiago Casal, who did play soccer for this varsity team last summer as a Spanish exchange student. We now have Clemente, who is showing off his prowess, as soccer is his home sport, with the beautiful crossover leg dip there. About 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Clemente, not in good position there, loses the header. Unfortunately, it's picked up by La Sorsa. La Sorsa weaves through one man. He's got two men to beat. He loses there. Hoffman has his back. Hoffman's still fighting for it. Low throw there. It's back up to Katz. The defense primarily run by Captain Jake Woodruff, and he usually plays with Franklin to his left, Katz to his right, as we have Clemente running on offense here.
They called him Roberto on the first day.
La Sorsa gives the footsteps, nothing to confuse Upper Moreland. Groundorf chest. That's to Green, who loses it now. It's Upper Moreland. A brisk night, but nothing too cold to play soccer. It's changing season time. We're into autumn. That's right in between summer and winter. And before you know it, it'll be below 20 degrees here. And a missed opportunity there, as they almost had the cross to set up a goal. That is how a goal works. Pass it into the center, put it into the goal. About 15 seconds now. Time came up quick on us. We weren't looking at the clock. What a surprise there. 7, 6, and just 5 seconds remaining as we're going to have a throw-in. And the referee does the 3 whistle blow the half. Teams will run to their respective benches. We're going to wrap up the first half. My name is Jeremy Lieberman, Brian Marmolstein on camera. You're watching Upper Dublin Television.
What's your favorite thing about UDTV?
Oh, it's just an incredible class, incredible opportunity to just get your hands on video equipment, learn the software.
My favorite thing about UGTV, I personally, is the fact that I really like film.
I like being on camera a lot. I just like broadcasting, it's fun. That's why I want to go to college for, so yeah.
UDTV, where dreams come true.
If you would like to join UDTV, please see Mr. Greenberg or Mr. Trantis.
Welcome back to Upper Dublin Television via Broadcasting Club. I'm Jeremy Lieberman, Brian Mermelstein on camera. We're back with the second half senior night at Upper Dublin Cardinal Stadium. And we're just about to tip it off. It's Upper Dublin. There's Browndorf, right to green, and action has begun. Now let's talk about the first half. We have goal by Browndorf very early into the game. I wasn't even looking. I was too busy introducing everyone and just getting prepared for this game. And I missed the first goal. Silly me. But it's a 1-0 bout. And we've seen a lot more opportunities for Upper Dublin than we have for Upper Moreland. Very interesting case that we've seen. Jolke's hardly touched the ball all night. Did field some great shots there at the end when Upper Moreland started getting it back together. But I saw a lot more action on the other side. And now the teams have switched sides. And Jolke stands in the right goal as Brillo stands in the left goal. That being the Upper Dublin and Upper Moreland goalie, respectively. And now let's get things rolling here. Big punt there. And Upper Dublin now moving from right to left. Upper Moreland defending. On offense, they'll move from left to right. There's Green with a dish and a spin move. Rosen can't handle it. Yang, Spiegel, and Lasorsa are the seniors starting out in this second half, meaning Rosen is back in. Franklin, Woodruff, Katz remain both on D. Hoffman also down there. Green and Browndorf start up top. Spurt, along with Franklin, midfield. Hoxa, also midfielder. He had a wonderful first half, though. Came out with about 15 minutes left. Interesting call, but he's back in now to see if he can do some damage for the Upper Dublin offense. Hustle player right there. One of the fastest on the teams. Proud of his soccer skills. Also a senior on this senior night. The majority of the starting lineup. The entire starting lineup. I did not. There's Green. Quick touch, but loses it. Franklin following. Upper Moreland. Jolke scoops it. He's going to give his players time to move around. He's going to try and place his punt the way he wants to. It's high, bounces around the 38. The numbers are a little confusing here. Franklin goes down there. That's Hoxa. And Hoffman with the feed to Green. Let's get things rolling. Misplayed header there by Katz. Whistle blows. It's going to be a free kick coming down to the left. Upper Dublin. Jolke's going to take it coming out of goal. Hoffman leaves the game. Jake Chin coming into the game. The junior. A junior among seniors in this situation. Spurt included. All these players are seniors at Upper Dublin High School. Hoffman getting daps on the bench. He's going to take a seat. Hoxa tries the header there. Too high and too left. Goal kick here, 6 yards out. Nice play by Rosen there to keep the ball in bounds. Now he makes a cut, and a close through ball there, but he gains his own bounce. Oh, and he splits two defenders right there. Impressive moves by Rosen. He's going to try the cross. He has Chin in the corner. Excuse me. That is not Chin, but that ball is out of bounds. It's going to be an Upper Moreland 6 again. That 6 bounces right into the grass spurt. Whistle blows on that. Looks like they call a handball on Spurt. Touched it with his hand before bringing it down from his chest to his feet. And as we talked about before, you can use your hands in soccer to push players around, but it cannot touch the ball. Katz and Woodruff well defended there. Now we have Spurt looking. Pace dribble coming up, circling around, finds Hoxa for the help. And now Browndorf fed inside, but he loses it there. Hoxa trying to back him up. Another goal kick for Moreland. Jake Chin tries to set up Jake Rosen. Nothing happening there. Browndorf puts a leg on the ball, catches a little bit of the Upper Moreland body, gets whistled there. It's a free kick from the 30-yard line. They'll place it right on there, just on the hash mark. Hoxa with an impressive play. And now Spurt using his field goal powers there, but nothing happening. Spurt receiving numerous offers from Division I schools to kick for them. And he's taken his football kicking skills to the soccer field, or should we say vice versa? Nobody knows. That kick tried to set up Rosen there, but he's called off. Hey, Mike. Yeah, please. And joining us here is SGA President Mike Reed Price, attending the game, one of the many students out here to support the Upper Dublin Cardinals on senior night. And Mike, give us your thoughts on the game, your first half, what you've seen in the second half so far.
It's some good soccer. It's really good to just see a lot of kids out here supporting our seniors. Last time that we taken the field here at Upper Dublin, so it's really, really special to see a lot of kids out here supporting the team.
Right, it is. Great to see all this fan support, and you don't get it on any other night except for senior night, especially the senior class supporting their fellow classmates on their last home game. A lot of seniors on this team, aren't there?
Yeah, a lot of seniors. We've seen some great plays by seniors. Kevin Hoxa, Nick Browndorf with the goal, coming in very clutch. Some great plays by Justin Green. Pretty much everyone out there. Andy Katz. Great saves by Thomas Shelke. It's been really fun to watch.
Thanks for joining us, Mike.
Thank you very much, Jeremy.
I'll see you later. Mike Reed Price joining us there, SGA president, former class president, and we almost had a near goal there. A couple people had chances on it, but nothing could come out of there. Spurt did a little backhand, back foot little kicker, but nothing could happen out of that. As we see Woodruff fall to the ground, he's slow to walk it off, but it looks like he's going to be okay, and Franklin will field the free kick down to your left side of your screen. Pushing and shoving down under. Spurt takes one to his left shoulder. Maybe the back of his head. Looks to be okay. And now Spurt makes a play on the left side, nearly out of bounds. And he'll throw it in too. Quick moving there. That ball by Green. Caught easily by the goalie. Defense getting some action here. That's Chin, now Spurt with it at midfield. Spurt nearly hits the referee. And it's Upper Dublin ball. Just like we saw at the beginning of the first half, it's been mostly Upper Dublin offense, not a lot of Upper Dublin defense, which would correlate correctly, and not a lot of Upper Moreland offense, which would be the inverse of what we're seeing. So yes, Upper Dublin offense, a lot of shots on goal, a near make there during our interview with SGA President Mike Reed Price. But now we have, and a beautiful spot by Browndorf. He moves the whole way there. Got it free with the dribble moves, which is what you're supposed to do. Got just enough space to rip the shot, hit it top right corner. That's his second goal of the game. It's a 2-0 lead. We're just under 29 minutes remaining in the second half, and he's doubled the lead. Wow.
Good job, Nick. Keep the pressure on, White.
Now what we saw there is just a beautiful touch to control the ball, made a couple moves to get open. Not sure he knew what he was going to do with the ball once he got open, but he saw the open net, he saw the open shot, he ripped it, and he came through for him. That's Browndorf's second goal of the night. I'll repeat that. 2 goals Browndorf, no goals Upper Moreland. It's 2-0 lead. Browndorf now gets it again. He's looking for a hat trick. He bluffs it up. Nobody there. That's Franklin there. Scoots right in front of him. Good defense there. Now Rosen. Browndorf asking for the ball. I'm sure he wants the third. And now Rosen throwing right to Browndorf. Kicks it right back to Rosen, who's now in play. That one stays in bounds somehow. A wacky spin on it. Rosen just really had nowhere to go with that one, so he's forced to kick it out, and it's going to be an Upper Moreland 6. Spurt with the touch, mishandled. Now he gets it back again. Grabs a bit of the jersey there. Both teams there. Both teams wanted the call also. Nothing going. Spurt kicks it into open space. Green's there. That ball almost skipped in there. With a great feed, Browndorf wanted it, and I'm sure Rosen did too. Both in the area. Not too bad, fellas, not too bad.
And the marching band was practicing. They used like 3 lines of the song the entire game for 2 hours. 3
Franklin back to Jolke. Jolke tosses it up. Browndorf's right there. He finds Spurt. Spurt with great through ball there. Ooh. And a missed opportunity there as they had the goalie on the ropes. Couldn't make anything of it. Got him right in the chest and he went down. Had an open goal, but couldn't make anything of it. Todd Spurt now coming out of the game. And Jake Rosen also subbed out. Jose comes into the game for Spurt. Also into the game is another player. Hoxa takes a tap. And now Hoxa gets it back again. Finds Green in the center. Green headed the wrong way, but he knows what to do with it. Couple seniors coming out, but Hoffman dancing around on the bench. Looks like he might be coming in, stretching it out. Maybe just cold. Who knows? Now Upper Moreland coming this way. Like we've said, not much offense for them in the second half. They had a little bit of a run in the end of the first half, but still, it looked like more of the beginning of the first half in the second half as we get a time check, 24.5 minutes remaining. That one rolls easily to Upper Moreland. We'll have a punt going the other way. Whistle blown right before Franklin tosses it in. We've got a shin guard malfunction, or just a bunch of teams checking their shin guards. It was an Upper Moreland throw, that was the confusion. But Franklin secures it anyway. Just kidding. There's a little bit of momentum for Upper Moreland. Maybe they can build off of that. Browndorf head down, sprinting for the ball. It's going to remain with Upper Moreland until the whistle blows. Another foul on Browndorf. Free kick by Upper Moreland. Headed right to Senate Yang, who has checked into the game. That's a nice lofty throw, but Franklin does what he does best, powerful kick. Headed right in the other direction. Upper Moreland, no choice but to do. Called Green's name a lot in the first half, and we've called it a lot in the second, but I've seen him. That kick sails right out of bounds. And as we're saying, Green, of course, is one of the best players on this young team. Excuse me, this old team. I guess, in the sense of it, it's the oldest they can be as a senior. Jose now in the corner tries to gain control. He's got it right where the corner will be taken, and it looks like it's going to be out on him. Jose trying the classic Little League trick of placing the ball on the corner to confuse the referee. Many times baseball players will start heading to first before the pitch is called on a full count. Many times we've seen them embarrassingly rung up. "21 minutes left. 1 minute, and we'll be halfway done." That shot's not going in the goal. Blocked by the goalie, called out beforehand. It's a 6.
Do you want me to take the camera back tomorrow? Because I view the TV first period.
That would be great, actually.
I mean, I'm not really trying to take the tripod because I don't drive to school.
Okay.
But I can take the camera.
Perfect.
And I'm sure Squarey would much rather have the camera than the tripod.
Sounds good.
Dude, Gidley and I text like all day.
Why?
Because he like tries to tell me like what we're doing.
Good.
Yeah, like for games.
Yeah, good.
And then I text Tranis and he's all like serious with me. I just texted in the middle of school, but my Spanish teacher almost gave me a shit. I'm like, I'm texting the teacher, like chill.
Who do you have?
Yasher.
Yeah. Do you like her?
Okay. She could be worse.
I had her freshman year.
Did you like her?
She was alright. She gave me its attention. I like head soccer with Kevin Hawkson.
Why didn't you say that on the air?
First attention.
First and only.
No, I got one sophomore year for checking Snapchat during the game. That's it.
I think I might have one for being late to science 3 days, but I'm gonna get out of it because the first time was like the 5th day of school.
Yeah.
First E-day, so like.
Of course,
I didn't know
yes.
where I was going.
Yes.
So I mean, alright, who's coming in? 18 and Spurt. I don't know who 18 is.
Henry Hoffman and Todd Spurt checking into the game. Going to replace Justin Green and Andrew Katz. Just kidding. That is not Andrew Katz. Just kidding. That is Andrew Katz. 2 seniors, Justin Green and Andy Katz, taking their first seats of the game. It's been a great night for both of them, among all the seniors as well. Shout-outs to Nicholas Sorsa and Max Spiegel. Also came out of the game from their senior night. Josh Franklin puts that one up. Tried to find something there, but could not. Fantastic ball indeed.
No, that is number 9.
He's a sophomore. I don't know his name, but I know he's a
His
sophomore.
name's Jerry Barter, but I'm not sure. I don't want to like say it on air.
I think he's good.
I mean, obviously he is if he's playing in the senior night. But the last game was a blowout. Nice.
Some great kicking on defense there for Upper Dublin. Oh, and a collision down there on the field. Oh my gosh, what are they going to call for this? Both players arguing, both refs speaking to each other. Who knows if they even know what the call is? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Looks like we're going to have a PK. The foul was called in the box. It's going to be goalie Thomas Jolke versus Randy Neal of Upper Moreland. Remind the viewers that there are 17 minutes left in this game, and a goal here could make this one exciting. Neal approaches, and Jolke dives to the left, Ball sails into the right. Neal sprints over and picks it up. They want to get this game going. There's a PK. This game is 2-1. Now let's talk about that PK. Of course, I like the penalty. I mean, it's the right call. You can't argue with that. You foul in the box, it's going to be a PK. Those are the rules. And Jokey doing his best. I mean, it's the goal. You don't know what you got to read the other guy's thoughts. I mean, he dove to the left, ball went in the right. What are you going to do? It's a 2-1 game now. All you got to do is just bring it back on defense and offense. Franklin collects. That's up to Browndorf with the 2 goals for Upper Moreland. Neal with the goal for Upper Moreland. Browndorf with the 2 for Upper Dublin. So as we mentioned, this game will be getting a little more exciting. I wouldn't have considered 2-0 to be a blowout, but it did seem like Upper Dublin was going to run away with it, but now it's 2-1, 1-goal deficit. If you're Upper Dublin, you got to be thinking, let's just not make any silly mistakes that are going to cost us a goal, cost us the lead, and possibly cost us the game. Spurt uses the body. Impressive use of his butt to gain position there. Now Franklin feeds into the middle. Oof, and a near chance right there. Almost put it in. Good defense by Upper Moreland. Ball sails out of bounds. Franklin's going to throw it.
Come on, White, let's go. Pressure, White.
And that's Green, who came back into the game after the PK. He's fired up because he doesn't want to lose this game on his senior night. He's played for this team for 4 years. One of the few seniors who's been on this team since his freshman year. I believe the only one. Green and Browndorf speaking to the ref. Franklin heads that one. Franklin and Woodruff, 2 players on this team who have had a history of concussions and have worn the special concussion soccer helmet thing, as Jose plays D and O, both on that play, fighting back and forth with an Upper Moreland player. As we talked about, concussion so big in sports these days. Any precautions taken. Both of those players have sat out games with them, and it's just doing everything they can do. As a lofty throw comes in there to prevent those concussions for further times. Two-1 game, 14 minutes remaining in this one. Still a long game of soccer to be played. Spurt mishandles that one, but he recovers. It's all in the recovery. That's what I always say. Franklin slows down, speeds up. That change of pace game, something he's known for along with the powerful foot, but gives that ball to no one. Thought he had Jose there. Thought he knew where Jose was moving. Incorrect prediction on that one. As Green centers it. And now Browndorf has it. Can he go for 3? Browndorf goes for 3. That's Browndorf's 3rd goal of the match. Extends this lead to 2 goals again. He's happy with the hat trick. Gives a 3 to the students into the stadium. 3 goals for Nick Browndorf. Surpasses his season high in a game for this season. And with 13:29 remaining, it's Browndorf 3, Upper Moreland 1. Browndorf right there just had the short distance, the little speed, and a little space to fit that in right under the goalie. Slipped in. The crowd goes wild. Flash the 3 to the fans. Franklin goes up with that one. Browndorf following.
Hey, White.
Whistle blown on that play. Browndorf has it. He gets pulled down by his jersey. I'm not hearing a whistle, and everyone in the stands wanted one. Browndorf showing the mark where he was pulled down by the jersey. I don't know how anybody called it. I mean, it seems like Upper Moreland is getting to the point where they need to make this game chippy to make this game close, and they're getting away with stuff that they shouldn't be getting away with. That ball flies into the stands. Good thing we have another ball waiting just on hand. Offside's the call there. Thought we might have had another chance, but incorrect. As now it is 8:40 p.m. and I'm going to check the status of Thursday Night Football. Houston Texans versus Indianapolis Colts. 0-0 game. But that's not the important part. Reiterate 3-1 game, 10:52 remaining. And the action has been heavy in the second half, to say the least. To say the least. Jake Rosen subbing in, another senior in for Jose. Spiegel into the game now. Nothing to do with that one.
So accurate hitting it through the fucking uprights. You can get it down.
Oh, yeah. What, for soccer? Time check, 8 minutes remaining. 3-1 game. Foul called there on Hoxa. Roster update for Upper Dublin.
Tighten up, White. Let's
Browndorf in its striker. Green, Hoxa, Rosen, Spiegel, Yang, Hoffman, Franklin, Spurt, among possibly others in for Upper Dublin. I'm not exactly sure, trying to get the view from up here, but that is the majority of the lineup in, as the second half is in the home stretch. Now Rosen, quick to find Todd Spurt. His teammates calling for him. Todd's going to back it up, Josh Franklin. Franklin tries to do a nice little move there, but it's well defended. Now Franklin's going to throw it in himself. He's got Spurt right in front of him. He's got Hoxa coming down the sideline. He's going to look for Hoxa. No, Green's in the way, but Hoxa picks it up. Now Rosen in the corner. That's his position. He's going to try and feed it in. Browndorf was there looking for number 4. Not an ample opportunity there. Now it's Woodruff relaxing. No, that's Woodruff. Be a Moreland free kick here. 6:17 left. That's Hoxa now, coming Upper Dublin's way. Hoxa finds Woodruff. Browndorf settles. Makes a move to his right. Now feeding into the right. Puts a kick right there. Wide left. Didn't think he was going to score from out there. But it's great. Great look. Especially at this point in the game with 3-1 lead. There's no problem taking that shot. The focal points are defense. No stupid mistakes. Be smart. Which kind of goes hand in hand with no stupid mistakes. And also, do what you got to do.
Josh.
5 minutes remaining, 3-1 game. It's going to be an Upper Dublin throw. Just kidding. It's going to be an Upper Dublin free kick. Just kidding. It's going to be, yes, it will be an Upper Dublin free kick from the threshold of the end zone. Jolke's got a powerful leg. That one goes about 55 yards. Upper Moreland trying to make something happen. A goal here would, of course, make it more interesting. Cut the lead in half. But the defense has been playing well. Jolke dives there. Picks it up, no problem. And some energy from the audience here. We haven't seen a lot of that. Jolke almost with a crucial mistake there. Fell down and got trampled over by an Upper Moreland player, but he had Franklin to save his back there. Now Browndorf settling. Browndorf goes up. Rosen's there. Rosen's not going to get to it before it goes to the Upper Moreland goalie. Almost gets in his way over there, but he's got time, no problem. There's a big line drive punt. It's right to Spurt. Through ball, no good. Oh, but now Rosen has it, and it's easily placed in. No problem there with the crucial mistake. Rosen just relaxes. He has a wide open net. The Upper Moreland goalie is not happy about that because he knows he's thrown away the game for his team. Rosen put it in, and a great chance for the senior to score on his senior night. It's been a great game for Nick Browndorf, who subs out of the game with 3:12 left. He scored 3 goals tonight, 3 out of the 4 Rosen puts in the 4th. It's a 4-1 game.
And then we'll just do it like a quick
That one headed out of there. The rip by Justin Green. Upper Dublin trying to stay focused on defense. We're at 1:50 left in this game. Spiegel with the touch and gets the call there. Quick free kick from Spurt to Rosen. Upper Dublin still trying to make things happen, not taking any foot off the gas. Trying to get a goal for their senior. Spiegel fighting inside with another player, forces him to go down. And that's Green on the edge. Loses it there. Tries to regain it back, and he does. He's going to try and put it in. He's got Spiegel in the middle. Hungry, waiting. But they've lost on that possession. Franklin to Spurt. Spurt looking. He's getting pressured from all directions. Spurt's got to go backwards. Woodruff leads it. Just under a minute to go here. A 4-1 lead for the Upper Dublin Cardinals. "30 seconds here, Upper Moreland. Trying to see what they can make out of their last 30 seconds. There's Green, who led to Spiegel. Spiegel called off. Upper Moreland trying to make quick work. Spiegel wondering why he was called off. That ball sails out, and the clock ticks to 0. And on Upper Dublin's senior night, the amount of seniors on this team, it has to be an important game for all of these players. One more time, we can clap it up for a great win by this team. 4-1. Browndorf with the let's recap, and Browndorf with the hat trick, 3 goals. Fantastic to see him with his performance on senior night. Rosen put the empty netter in at the end, and to all these seniors, including Todd Spurt, Max Spiegel, Josh Franklin, Sennett Yang, Andy Katz, Jake Woodruff, Thomas Jolke, Jake Rosen, Justin Green, Kevin Hoxa, Nick Lasorsa, Henry Hoffman, and Nick Browndorf, the hero of the night. A great congratulations all out to them, their last home game of their soccer career, especially to Justin Green, who's played on this team for 4 years. He's led the team since day one. What a fantastic win for Upper Dublin, and it has been a wonderful night. For UDTV, I'm Jeremy Lieberman. Thank you for joining us.